Man, do I have a treat for you guys, and I told you I would put a shirt on. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. I feel like I have a real treat for you. You see the gear behind me right here? That's my backpack. As far as fishing gear, guys, we're going minimum today. You see this box here? I got 3 rods because that's what we're allowed to have. And then I got that box. This bucket right here is my cast net. I'm also gonna take that. So that one's kind of, you gotta allow me, I don't know if that means it's basic gear or what, but I'm gonna take a cast net with me. I wanna try and get some bait. As far as rigs and gear, I'm going basic stuff. 3 fishing rods, a box, and I'll lay that out and show you what I got. If it's just line for leader, I got some scissors in there, a few sinkers, and then I have a few crankbaits from Bra Airs to try and catch some bluegill, and then I have my net, of course. The locals might recognize this place. Basically, if you just stay on Outlook Road and follow it to its dead end, you come right here. You guys can steal this from me. It's no big deal. It's not a secret. It's just a good location you can pull into and then walk down and be able to fish the deep water that's around the Snyder's Run area. So I'm gonna get all my stuff loaded up and we'll go out to the deep waters here and we'll see if we can't get, well, we'll see what we can catch. So just know that the walk is strenuous. This is the point in this video I'm going to discourage you. If you have any mobility issues, you get short on breath, your legs get weak, you don't feel fit, you're tired, you take a nap in the afternoon, anything at all like that, this is not the bank angling location for you. This is demanding, strenuous. If you have any issues and such with hiking, with getting around, this is not the place. Not to mention the rattlesnakes, the ticks, and Bigfoot might get you. Plus the weird hillbilly guys that hide in bushes and they're gonna do hillbilly stuff to you. That's Moonbeam Island out there. And this is our flat. This is our fishing spot. It's over 90 degrees today, so I'm taking the shirt off. I really want to get in the water, so before I do anything getting set up with rods and stuff, I'm going swimming. Boy, does that make a difference. Rejuvenated. All right, I'm gonna get dressed and get my pole set up. And I'm kind of glad I did that because it's only, you know, right there where you saw me, just out that little bit, it's only about 4 or 5 feet deep. So that's good. I'll be able to cast net all through here. I'll probably focus on casting my lines out that way. I'm pretty much set up. I got to tie up some rigs on my rods, but before I did that, I thought I'd just go over the gear I brought. Here it is. So I have line here so I can tie my leaders. I got all my varieties of hooks. Now I have some lead, a couple paddle tails, a couple crankbaits, some basic lures. I even brought a old Panther Martin. How about that? I thought we might throw that in a little bit. So I have some real small crankbaits here from Breyer's Lures, a pair of scissors, and that's it. You see my 3 rods are set up. None of them are out. And then just above it, the sun. The old sun's telling me I got about 1 hour before it sets. So I have about an hour to get my stuff together, and I thought during that hour I'll get my rigs tied up, and then I'll tie something onto my rod and I'll start casting. My goal is to first try and get some bluegill. And if I can get some bluegill, I'll have some chunk bait that I can throw on a line until the shad start popping. And when the shads start popping, I have my cast net there, and I'm gonna try and catch some shad, and I'm just bank angling here at Raystown Lake. So you guys know I have a boat, and I'm spending a lot of time bank angling for a reason. I used to do this, just like hop around all over the lake and find these little like back ways to get into the shoreline and stuff. It's not easy to do. Some of these locations are like this. This is one of the ones that I always remembered. It was always wrestling to get back here. It takes effort. You're gonna sweat, you're gonna feel it, your legs are gonna burn. It's a good workout. It's a hike. It's truly a hike. You come prepared to go on a long walk. But it's cool though. It's neat. It's interesting. You get out here and you get on the big water like this, and hopefully you can hook up with something, and hopefully we do tonight. But even if we didn't, it wouldn't matter. Just the adventure of getting out here, guys, it's good for you. If you are physical at all, if you are able to do this, don't be afraid of it. Don't be worried about going for it. Find a spot on a map that looks good to you and pick a route and go. Don't even be careful. Go for it, man. Just go for it. YOLO it. Sun is getting low, but I have one of Briar's lures tied on there, just a little popper, and I'm gonna go try to get some bluegill, something that I can get these rods here baited with. One piece of gear I forgot to mention, I have one wake bait. I got him. I didn't think about it. What am I gonna do with him? It's all the way back at camp. I'll figure it out. I'll just run it over there real quick. All right, I got the bucket. He's in there alive and well. Let's see if we can put a few more into the bucket. I managed to catch 4. You have to trust me, they're in there. So we got 4 of them in there. Soon to be 3. There's one of those bluegill inside the bucket and he keeps jumping. Go ahead, buddy, jump. Jump. It's just one of them. I haven't figured out how to train a bluegill yet. He just jumped. Come on, do it. Jumped too far. He's learning. It has taken years to get him to this point. I was casting down the shoreline and I saw something flip off the bank right there. Squirmed a little. No, that's the jumper. And then he just swam off. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Man, guys, I had a catastrophic bird's nest and my lure went sailing out there. It's halfway across the lake. Well, it's beautiful out though. Stars are out. I saw a couple shooting stars and I can even see the Milky Way. And the wind is dying down. It's getting calm. It's actually really pleasant. The nighttime bugs are out in full effect. I threw the cast net one time and picked up 5 alewives. But I got 3 rods all geared up, ready to rock and roll. It's hard to see them in the dark, but they're all 3 there. It's going to be really difficult to show this to you guys, to show the catches on film. I've been trying to work this out in my head, how to keep it on camera, but I'll do my best. Oh yeah, there he goes. Nice, nice. All right, let's get this. All right, come on up. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this beast. Look at that big old white perch. Wow. Wow, guys, that is a beast of a white perch. Let me just give you, he's bleeding. He gulleted that thing. It went way down, but look at that chunker. Look at that chunker. Whew. Whoo, baby. Wow. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, he inhaled that. That's way back in there. Oh, got another clicker. Number 2 rod. So strip the bait, whatever it was. All right, this guy here. It's unfortunate because I didn't want to keep any fish. Look at that guy. Shoo-wee. Not sure about this one, guys. I don't know if he'll survive. You see the blood on the side of his gill there. I'm not sure. That's a dandy of a perch, though. There's some beautiful fillets on there, huh? You guys are gonna hate me for letting this one go. I have it on the stringer, but I think it's dead. It was a little fiasco getting it back. Can't see where I'm walking. It was a little... Oh, there goes a rod. All right. So I think he's hooked. I believe I've got him, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit to you guys, I have you guys in the crotch cam position. Okay, so sometimes I think I should be setting the hook. You know, like Bassmaster Classic, setting the hook. This was my live Owwise. If something was nipping at him, you can see his little bits taken out there in the back. But he'll be chunk bait for one of the other rods. But I'm actually going to throw the cast net and get a few more live ones. It looks like we have the right bait. That's what they wanted, so let's get some more of that. 2 is pulled taut, but it's not moving. I know I have to pick it up. Ah, come on. Don't do this to me. All right, strip the bait on that one too. So I'm down to 1 line. I need to get some shad. All right, I feel confident that I have enough bait to get through the night. I notice sometimes if I drag the bait away from them, they come and grab it. That's what I did there. So if you're having a finicky fish, just grab the line out there and pull it back just a little bit, and it moving away from them makes them grab it sometimes. That big perch is dead. There's no 2 ways about it. He's dead. He just swallowed the hook so far back. You saw when I brought him in, he was just bleeding. And guys, of course, I did not bring back a cooler. I don't have ice to put him on or anything. I don't like to waste fish. I know it's just a perch. It's not a big deal, but at the same time, it's kind of a big deal. I do know somebody that would take it, and I could run it into him in the morning, but you know, when you're talking about it's just too long. You know, the fish is out of water too long. I think simply put, I just wasn't prepared for it. You know, I wasn't prepared to harvest fish. If I'm on the boat, I have my cooler with the ice in it and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But out here, I could chunk it. You know, perch is good chunk bait. So, I have this conundrum. There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. A proper run. After all that, it's gone. What? All that running, and he got off. Wow, I feel like I failed that one. Oh. Well, at least we got to hear it screaming. Just how in the world does something take that much line and not have the hook? Oh, that was supposed to be my fish. I don't know what that was. I can only speculate, but it sounded like a good fish. When they're peeling a line like that, it's usually something you want to see every one of them, but I'm just going to keep fishing because I don't want to think about that anymore. Yes, yes. Oh, come on. When I lifted it up, I just felt it pull right out of his mouth. Oh my goodness. I lost the fish and pulled in, what is that, underwear? I don't know, it looks like a handkerchief or something. Man, guys, I'm missing a lot of fish tonight. I am missing fish. What is up? Hook size? I don't think so, man. We hooked that perch. I mean, what's running like that but catfish? And that hook is not too small for a catfish. I'll think on it. All right, good rip. Keep it going. All right, all I did is I closed the drag. Oh, and it went dead. It went dead. What should I do? Set the hook? Bassmaster it? I feel like I'm just going to rip it away from him. Let him take it longer? Oh my gosh. I am so frustrated right now, man. Third big rip. Man, they are here, guys. They are here. I'm hearing them feed. We're getting rips. Something big's here. I'm in the right place with the right bait. I just can't hook them. I'm letting this soak here for just a minute, see if he doesn't pick it back up. Oh, son of a gun. I just keep missing them, guys. I just keep missing them. I'm failing here. That's 0 for 3. 3 rips. Because I feel like the hook wasn't in his mouth. Because if he's ripping that much drag, if the hook was in his mouth, like they grab it and they're just holding on to it? I don't know. Man. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me something. I want to learn from this. I don't want to do this again. Number 2 line got a rip. There it is. How do I handle it, guys? Do I pick it up and set the hook like I'm Bassmastering it? Do I let him take the line? What do I do? Nothing, because he's off. Nothing. There he goes. Does he have it? Does he have the hook? Does he have the hook, guys? I don't think he has the hook. Oh my gosh. I don't want to lose another fish. They're jumping all around me. It's a really hot bite right now. A hot bite that I can't hook. I'm deciding if that's life or not. Yeah, I mean, that's life, guys. I think I have to reel down on it. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Alright, something's coming in. Holy cow, it's another white perch. Another white perch. Man, this is how they're supposed to get hooked. In the corner of the mouth. Holy cow. Look at the size of the white perch tonight. Wow. Boy. Those are nice white perch, buddy. Ain't nobody complaining about perch that size. Hey guys, just so you know, I did, so as far as the other white perch goes, I want you guys just to know that it was used. Oh! Well, he just got released. Went right down into the water. I always love the mornings here at Raystown. Being up and just watching the lake come to life. I'm down to 2 lines. I had 1 alewife left, so I cut it in half. Put the front half on one hook and tossed it out there, and put the back half on the other hook. I've been getting stripped all night, so a little frustrating. I was catching bait as fast as I could use it, but they were just stripping and stripping and stripping. I think basically what I had was small stuff, probably more of those white perch, probably smaller white perch, and whenever they got big enough I would hook them because they get that big hook, but the rest of them were just stripping them. And I'm not white bass, or I'm not white perch fishing, so I didn't want to downsize my hook. I'm out here trying to catch a striper or a catfish or something bigger, and I did accomplish what I set out to do, is come out here to this point, fish with minimum gear, and I did have a little success. I learned a little bit. Ultimately, I think I have figured out what was going on, why I was missing them last night. I did not change anything with my setup, and I think right now I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep all night, but if I'm thinking clearly, I would say that I would make the same choice again, because I think it was the right thing to do, is to do nothing, change nothing. Because if I was changing something, that means that I was going to be trying to catch the white perch, and that was not my target. Oh, I did cast net a carp last night, but that's the night. Not all the fishing trips I go on are going to be, barn burners. This one's just one of those. I guess the great lesson in the bank angling series, or even like in general, whenever you watch me fishing, whether I'm on the bank or on the boat, it's always be the student. Just always be the student. Always be thinking and trying to learn it, figure something out. Like, I even took mental note of where I was hearing the fish break last night, because I didn't have a lure to cast on them. But I was paying attention to how they were breaking and what they sounded like, which ones I thought were carp and which ones I thought were something else, what time it was, all those things, I was paying attention to it. Always be the student. Always be learning. Hey, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. See ya. That was a big white perch.